Read is an American film that was released in 1924. It is actually based on an 1899 novel by Frank Norris. Now, the director, Erich von Stroheim, he really, really wanted to do this picture. Okay. He really, really wanted to do it because he had lived in San Francisco years, like back in the 1910s. So he really wanted to do this. He wanted to make it into a film. The thing is that originally the film was 9 hours long. This is the story behind this particular film is that it was 9 hours long and then it was cut down to 2 hours against Stroheim's wishes. Now, I do have a review here because the original screening, 12 people got to see the original full cut. One of them, Harry Carr, said what he saw. Okay, so Carr wrote a review of the advanced screening where he raved that he saw a wonderful picture the other day that no one else will ever see. I can't imagine what they are going to do with it. It is like Les Miserables. Episodes come along that you think have no bearing on the story, then 12 or 14 reels later it hits you with a crash. For stark, terrible realism and marvelous artistry, it is the greatest picture I have ever seen, but I don't know what it will be like when it shrinks to 8 reels. Well, we know. Yeah. Now, the original is gone. I mean, it's a tragedy. It's considered the Holy Grail of. Now, I do have to say this. There have been films that are bigger than that. I mean, The Burning of the Red Lotus Temple, which was a Chinese film, that's 21. It's gone, but it would have been 21 hours long. So I guess my excitement is not as big as other people's. I guess I've been doing this too long, but not taking away from this. But you do have to understand that in the film industry, there are people who have done it bigger and better. Okay. That's where I'm coming from. Now, Stroheim said that he wanted this to be like a Greek tragedy, and it is. Okay. At first, I was thinking Shakespeare tragedy, but no, I like his better. I like what he says a lot better. It follows John McTeague. Originally, he's working in a gold mine and not very well from what I was seeing. Yeah, he didn't like it. He didn't like working there. Now there was a traveling dentist called Painless Potter. He comes in and McTeague's mom begs Painless Potter to take her son as an apprentice and get him out of there. Okay. And that's what happens. Basically, it then opens up to where uh, John McTeague is in San Francisco as a dentist. Okay. Well, he has this friend called Marcus Schouler, and he brings in Trina, who is his bride to be. I mean, they're engaged. Okay. And well, intended fiance, I guess is what it was. They weren't exactly. So she comes in, she's got a problem with her teeth and everything. Well, unfortunately, while she is under the antiseptic or whatever to get her teeth fixed, he takes advantage of her. Uh, McTeague does. And Marcus was all over the place. Marcus was a character and a half. I'll tell you that right now. But the thing is that Marcus doesn't know that this happened, and she doesn't know that this happened. The only one that knew was McTeague, but it did scare him that he did that. Okay. So he was tempted and he took the bait, basically. It was like he saw a pretty girl and he did the thing. All he did was kiss her. That's all he did. And after that, he basically, it was like this was his way of trying to make it right, basically asking Marcus to date Trina. And it's like, oh, sure, yeah, we're friends. You can have her. Oh, what? Okay, so he meets her family. I gotta tell you right now, I love her family. Okay. Her family is fantastic. The introduction to her family is amazing. I loved it and everything. But as the movie goes on between these two, and especially with Marcus, it it gets more into the this it was like the calm before the storm, basically, and the storm just keeps coming up. Uh, she receives a lottery ticket and she wins the lottery. Well, then Marcus believes that he deserves that money. Yeah, so you just see more and more things happen between these two. And like I said, um, so I don't want to give too much away with all of this. But he did say it correctly. Erich von Stroheim did. Greek tragedy. I mean, take your pick, Shakespeare or, Shakespeare tragedy or Greek tragedy, but I would take what he said. Now, as for the cast, I was also reading that there was only one who you did not see in all of his other films, and that's Jean Hersholt. Okay. Everybody else was unknown in his other films. And so, but anyway, this is Greed. It's an American film. It was released in 1924.